All right, everybody, get excited. It's time to get excited. Apparently, HBO is in talks to start developing this prequel show about Aegon's Conquest. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, yes, if you have missed it, our wishes have been officially granted. This Variety article is talking about this exclusive that they got, I think, saying that we're about to get Aegon on our screens. I'm sure that's years and years out. But I just wanted to let y'all know. Let's talk about it. Okay, so a new Game of Thrones prequel about Aegon the First, Targaryen's conquest over Westeros, is being actively discussed at HBO, Variety has learned. As the project is in its very early stages, no writer is currently attached, though sources say that the search is underway as HBO is keen to move forward and get it into development. Sources also say that there may be a feature component to the project, i.e. HBO and Warner Brothers would produce a feature film that would then lead into the potential series, though plans remain in flux at present. Now, I saw that there were some rumors saying that this film, which is so crazy to think about, but like, this film could be about Valyria, like Valyria and all that shit, like to do, and then lead us into the show of Aegon's Conquest. Now, like I said, that's just a rumor. So I think it would be really cool to show us a film and end it with the Doom of Valyria or something. I don't know, and then we pick up, and if that's the plan, that's cool. But also, I do want Valyria to have a show of its own. So I don't know if this movie, if this feature film, and like I said, just a rumor, so I don't know if it's actually gonna be about Valyria. But if it is, I hope that them producing this film or making this film doesn't mean that they won't go back and give us Valyria show, right? Because but like I said, I don't know for sure if it's even about Valyria in the first place, but the exciting news is that a feature film would come before then, and then, or a full film, it will come before then, before the show starts, and then when it does, it picks up with Aegon. So, the show would tell the story of how Aegon and his sister wives, Visenya and Rhaenys, we already know, use their armies and their 3 dragons to conquer 6 of the 7 kingdoms on Westeros, because you already know Dorne is just like, bitch, we are not being conquered. Thank you so much. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. I had fun. Dorne was like, bitch, now Dorne was not going down easy, bitch. They said we will join the motherfucking 7 kingdoms whenever we feel like it. But anyway, in doing so, Aegon the First became the first king of Westeros, the first to sit on the Iron Throne, and also the founder of the Targaryen dynasty. Those events took place. We already know all this shit. 300 years. HBO has not commented on this officially yet, but obviously, this wouldn't be an exclusive for Variety for no fucking reason. This would be the latest Westeros-based project at HBO. Following the global success of Game of Thrones, HBO moved to develop a number of series. We know that. Okay, and I think the rest of the information that they are talking about, we already know. They're talking about pilots that or the Long Night pilot that was abandoned. And so, yeah, this is exactly the kind of news that I love waking up to. This is exactly the kind of news that brings joy in my heart. Now, what I will say is that I hope that season 2 of House of the Dragon, because we already see there's some shaky stuff going on. Okay, I'm still obviously still obsessed, still gonna watch, but I'm just like, if y'all could get season 2 together, I'm gonna be even more. Season 2 of House of the Dragon together, I'm gonna be even more excited about this show. But if y'all do not get season 2 together, and if I don't know, I've been hearing, like, we have been doing some videos about it. We've been hearing some weird, wonky stuff about things potentially going on behind the scenes of House of the Dragon, right? Season 2. So if y'all get season 2 together, it's fine. If y'all don't, I'm about to be so nervous about how the execution of this show is gonna go. Like, this Aegon show is gonna go. But this is exactly what I want. I hope that the writers know. I hope that everybody know. I hope that HBO know that, yes, history focuses on Aegon and Aegon's name, but you have to remember that Rhaenys and Visenya, he would not have been able to do that shit without them. Like, this shit, there's just no way. at all possible that Aegon would have been able to accomplish the things that he did, or that I mean, they were a group, they're a unit, obviously, if they fucking married. Obviously, if they're married. So, like, I just hope that this don't turn into no, like, extra bullshit. Y'all know what I mean by extra. Just doing way too much. Girl, they be pissing me off at HBO sometimes, the way that, I mean, y'all already know with Game of Thrones and also with House of the Dragon, certain decisions that have been made. But I want all the characters there to have the same kind of significance that they did in the goddamn actual lore. Don't play with me. I cannot wait to see Balerion the Black Motherfucking Dragon. I cannot wait to see Balerion in foot, like, cause for the past 2 shows, obviously, we only seen skulls. We haven't even got no flashback or anything, which I'm sure makes the most sense for showrunners, because they don't want to lock themselves into nothing, because at least they just got the skulls, so they just got to make sure Balerion is that big. But as far as his look or anything like that, I'm sure they don't want to lock themselves in. But I cannot wait to see what Balerion looked like and how big he was. Now, if we're talking about Valyria as well, I cannot wait to see how big those dragons were as compared to Balerion, because obviously Valyria would be closer to the magic than Westeros ever was, right? And if we're talking about just all the people who knew how to take care of dragons in Valyria as compared to the Westeros that we know. Also, Targaryens back in Valyria weren't they were powerful, right? They were a powerful family, but like they weren't super powerful compared to other families or other nobility over there. So all of that combined makes me wonder about the size of these dragons. Like Balerion was big as hell, obviously the biggest dragon that Westeros had, like just the biggest dragon, right? But I wonder how Valerion's size would compare to other dragons in old Valyria. Can you imagine if Balerion was just like regular, like medium size, just regular ass size? Like there had to have been dragons that were much bigger than Balerion, which to me blows my mind to even think about. So yeah, listen. Y'all ain't gonna be able to tell me shit. And there are some people who had said that, oh, you know, we don't know if HBO is gonna do an Aegon's Conquest because it's so one-sided. I'm just like, bitch, do you think that people care? I mean, I do not care. And there was so many, and Dorne obviously put up a fight. There were so many moving pieces to the story, to Aegon's Conquest, that in my mind it's going to be entertaining to see how they deal with certain things, even if they are burning up everybody, even if they are conquering one kingdom after another, and that's just how it goes. I think because of so many moving parts, and because of the relationships and the arrogance of these kings who don't think that, especially Harrenhal, don't think that these dragons really pose a threat, or don't know how to even deal with the threat of these dragons. It's going to be interesting to see the introduction of Targaryen culture on Westeros. So I don't know. That's like, I can't wait, y'all. Like this is exactly the type of shit I've been waiting for. I can't wait to see, you know, Meraxes and all that shit. Like, you know, we already see Vhagar. If Vhagar is that fucking big, I cannot wait to see how big the Balerion gonna be, and that and the battles, and just get put it on my screen right now. But I'm sure that's years and years out. This is early talks, not even like development or anything like that. Early talks. So yeah, as long as y'all deliver with House of the Dragon season 2, y'all gonna make me even more excited for the show. So yeah. Let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all so much for listening, for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.